What does God believe about you? You might be surprised. Find out why in this episode of 5 Minutes Closer. I'm Vaughn Weatherford, and this is 5 Minutes Closer. For the next 5 minutes, let's explore some biblical truths and apply them to your life. No podcast, including this one, can transform your life or give you what you really need. Only Jesus can do that. You can find out why in what I've called the first five episodes of 5 Minutes Closer. Each following episode explores scriptural truths that, if you follow them, will bring you 5 minutes closer to the person God created you to be. Let's see if we can get you 5 minutes closer. What does God believe about you? What we believe about God is essential. It will determine what we do in life. Perhaps even more important is what God believes about us. After all, we could believe in God, but if He rejects us, we're without hope. I could believe that Bill Gates was going to make my house payment, but if I'm expecting anything to come of that, I better be ready to move. Bill Gates doesn't even know who I am. What Bill Gates believes about me is crucial to whether or not he's going to pay for my house. What God believes about you is crucial to much more than your house. It's vital to everything in your life. That was certainly the case for the nation of Israel. Moses understood that reality. So after calling the nation to live according to their belief in God, he declared what God believed about them in Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 18. And the Lord has declared today that you are a people for His treasured possession, as He has promised you, and that you are to keep all His commandments. When you know Christ, you become a part of this extraordinary promise. You become one of God's people. God places great value on you. In Ephesians chapter 1, verses 7 and 8, the Bible says, "In Him we have redemption through His blood, the forgiveness of our trespasses, according to the riches of His grace, which He lavished on us in all wisdom and insight." In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 20, the Bible says, "For you were bought with a price, so glorify God in your body." And in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, the Bible says, "But you are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for His own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of Him who called you out of darkness into His marvelous light." Psychologists believe that low self-esteem contributes to many of our life's problems. If you don't care about yourself, you aren't going to care about what you do or how what you do affects others. If you don't care about yourself, you aren't going to care about anyone else either. Something of great value, though, you treat differently. For example, you had an old piece of brown paper, you'd probably just throw it away. After all, what's a piece of paper worth? But if you had an old piece of brown paper with the words written in fading ink that said, "We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal," you're not going to throw that away. You're going to build a special museum to house and preserve what we know of as the Declaration of Independence. Once you understand your worth in God's eyes, it changes how you live. You are a treasure in God's eyes. He has paid a great price so that you could be with Him for all eternity, nothing less than the life of His Son given on the cross. That should change how you treat yourself, how you treat others, and how you live your life. Just as God said about the people of Israel, He has said about you. And the Lord declared today that you are a people for His treasured possession, as He has promised you that you are to keep all His commandments. Knowing how much God values you changes everything. And now, you're 5 minutes closer. My prayer is that these 5 minutes have challenged you, inspired you, and caused you to consider applying God's message for your life from His Word. To find out more, visit our website at 5minutescloser.com. Join me next time to see if we can get you 5 minutes closer.